Differences between skimming and scanning. Skimming versus scanning. Skimming is a way of reading something in a fast manner so as to grasp the main points. Whereas, scanning means to look carefully and quickly at the written material so as to locate something. The purpose of skimming is to grasp the main ideas and general understanding of a text and give an idea of what is full text about. Whereas, the purpose of scanning is to find specific information within a text and helps to find specific information in the text. The objective of skimming is to find a general theme, topic, or meaning by taking a bird's-eye view of the text. Whereas, the objective of scanning is to find a specific information and to spot and cast specific facts. The method of reading is quick in skimming and requires relatively more time than scanning as it involves reading more content. Whereas, the method of reading is selective in scanning because it's quick and time efficient as compared to skimming. Skimming involves reading out the maximum content in minimum time. Whereas, scanning involves finding out the required data. The reader in skimming is not familiar with the text. Whereas, the reader in scanning knows what he is searching for. The skimming is commonly used for reading newspaper, longer texts, books, or articles. Whereas, the scanning is used for searching for a word in dictionary, shorter texts, lists, or directories. The nature of approach in skimming is general. Whereas, the nature of approach in scanning is specific. The technique involved in skimming is reading the introduction, conclusion, headings, and subheadings. Whereas, the technique involved in scanning is looking over the whole text to find specific information. The usage of skimming is based on deciding whether or not to read the text completely. Whereas, the usage of scanning is more concerned and based on the word's form because they know what they are looking for. There is no need to read the whole text in skimming. Whereas, yes, there is need to read the whole text in scanning. If not all, then at least a major part of a text. One advantage of skimming is that the reader can read the maximum text in a limited period. Whereas, one advantage of scanning is that the reader can find limited but specific information. The speed of skimming is based on reading text quickly to get a broad overview. Whereas, the speed of scanning is based on moving the eyes rapidly to locate targeted details. Skimming is based on shallow reading approach, focused on headings, summaries, and visual elements. Whereas, scanning focused search for specific keywords or phrases. The contextual understanding of skimming mainly focuses on the context and coherence of the entire text. Whereas, the contextual understanding of scanning may disregard the overall context and concentrate solely on specific information. The reading purpose of skimming is often used to determine whether a text is worth reading in detail. Whereas, the reading purpose of scanning is employed when specific information is sought. Skimming provides a basic understanding of the text's content. Whereas, scanning may not guarantee comprehension but helps in locating desired information. A smooth and continuous eye movement, gliding over the text in skimming. Whereas, a rapid eye movements in a zigzag pattern in scanning. Skimming relies on the text's organization, such as headings and subheadings, to navigate and understand the content, whereas, scanning relies on looking for specific words or phrases regardless of the text structure. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.